The opening round of the 2022 British Historic Rally Championship, the Riponian Rally, got underway from Thirsk Cattle Market on Sunday the 6th of February. The event would be contested over 6 stages, and with iconic North Yorkshire stages such as Cropton and Gale Rig to challenge the crews, this would be a challenging event right from the off. Wales Motorsport fielded 3 Mark II Ford Escorts on the event, with Ron Morgan and Mark Clatworthy in car 101, Roger Chilman and Gwynfor Jones seated at 32, and Marion Evans and Iwan Jones in car number 30. Spectators made a welcome return to the Yorkshire forests in anticipation of a close battle at the front of a bumper field of over 120 cars, which included some of the UK's top historic crews. Hundreds of fans lined the stages, eager to experience the familiar sights and sounds of rally cars echoing through the trees in the bright but cold early morning sunshine of Wasmore. With the event using reverse seating, the first Wales Motorsport car interview would be Ron Morgan and Mark Clatworthy in their restruck sponsored Escort. Fresh from a solid result on the RAC, the pair enjoyed a steady opening 3 stages, but a minor off-road excursion cost them a few minutes. That didn't stop Ron from enjoying the stages though, with his pace steadily improving throughout the morning over the fast and flowing forestry roads. On board with Roger Chilman and Gwynfor Jones, we get a spectacular driver's eye view of Gale Rig.
Slippy 1 left plus clip. 130 to road on left. Then 120 for small crest. Immediate 1 right.
Roger came into the event with not only a new co-driver in Gwynfor Jones, but also a change of car. The opening loop of stages saw the pair set some strong stage times, and they held a top 4 position overall. Marion Evans, along with regular co-driver Iwan Jones, hadn't rallied on UK gravel since 2015, but you wouldn't have known by looking at their pace. Marion enjoyed a solid drive over the opening 3 stages, but by his own account was maybe pushing a little too hard in places. The pair in the Wales Motorsport sponsored car were more than happy to be setting top 6 stage times.
Another 6 right, don't cut. This one 450 now. And middle over flat crest, 400. Middle over the finish.
After the opening 3 stages, the overall positions looked like this. Ron and Mark were in a solid 40th position overall, while Roger and Gwynfor were 4th on the leaderboard, 53 seconds behind the leaders Matthew Robinson and Sam Collis. Marion and Iwan were tantalisingly close behind Roger and Gwynfor, just 10 seconds adrift in 6th overall. As the crews headed for service, the sunny, dry weather of the morning had deteriorated into a mixture of rain, sleet, snow and hail, and with strong winds battering the area, a slippery afternoon loop lay ahead. The men and women behind the scenes in the service area could get to work in some treacherous conditions, while the drivers could reflect on the morning's competition.
Yeah, so how's everything going?
Well, up to now everything seems to be going fine. Ron's just been in, he seems happy enough, and Roger and Marion seem to be going on the stages fine. Times are a little bit off, but that's Marion's first rally back and Roger's since the RAC and they didn't do much mileage, so no, happy enough up to now. So see how it goes this afternoon.
So Ron, first 3 stages done, the Riponian. How have you found it?
Very entertaining. Very slippery. The first stage is exceptionally slippery and we had off for a couple of minutes on that one, but second and third one pretty good. I'm just looking forward to the afternoon stages now.
So Roger, first 3 stages done, the Riponian. How have you found it so far? Slippy, tricky, and it took a good stage to get back into it after accident, and once we dropped some tyre pressures and I got a bit more used to the car, and then we felt much better on those last 2. Not quite at the pace that I want to be at, or probably where I should be at, but no, we're settling in. New car, new co-driver. Wimbor's doing a cracking job, and we'll see how we get on this afternoon.
So 2 stages repeated again. Treacherous conditions going to be the name of the game this afternoon. So what's the plan?
Yeah, tricky. I think any snow up there will just turn to slush. It's just going to continue to be very slippy. We're not sort of we're here to get round really. I've said that before, man. But so we just want to get some mileage and get round, and we'll give it a push, but hopefully not doing anything too silly.
Yeah. So you've just come into service. Snow was falling, hail was falling. Yeah. Conditions are going to be fairly treacherous for the next 3 stages repeated. How are you planning to attack those?
That's the same again. I don't think this will do anything to the staging. The staging will be about the same. It's obviously going to be rougher, probably with the second usage. As regards to slippiness, it probably be same, I think, just a bit rougher, obviously with the second usage. But we know about that. We knew about that before coming in. Just got to deal with it, and more importantly, enjoy it. Yeah, that's why we're here.
With service completed, the crews could head for the remaining 3 stages, a rerun of the morning loop. With snow now falling heavily in places, road conditions would be very different to those of the morning. Ron Morgan and Mark Clatworthy headed into stage 4 aiming to push where possible, while trying not to make any mistakes and make it to the finish. After 3 clean stage times, they achieved exactly that, moving up 7 places after service to claim 33rd overall. Another solid, consistent result from the pair. Marion Evans and Iwan Jones came out for the afternoon stages with a clear plan of attack to keep it smooth, get faster and see if they could progress up the leaderboard. Sadly, an off-road excursion on stage 4 would see the pair lose over 3 minutes, and along with the time loss went any chance of a good result. The decision was made to retire the car to prevent any further damage, and so this would be the last our cameras would see of them on the event. Roger Chilman and Gwynfor Jones left service in 4th place, just 17 seconds behind the 3rd placed crew and current BHRC champions Ben Friend and Cliff Simmons. The pair managed to claw back 7 seconds over Ben and Cliffy, and with the poor weather beginning to ease after stage 4, they stepped up their pace in a last-ditch attempt to grab the final step on the podium. Setting the same time as Friend and Simmons on stage 5, then set up a nail-biting finale going into the final stage, the second run through Gale Rig. With Roger and Gwynfor now at ease with the new car, and indeed each other, maximum attack ensued, and with their rivals running into trouble, the Wales Motorsport crew's efforts were rewarded with the third fastest stage time, which meant they secured third overall, a great result on the opening round of the championship. Here then are the final standings, with Roger and Gwynfor claiming a podium finish and a solid result too for Ron and Mark in 33rd place overall. Join us for the next round of the championship, the Rally North Wales, but for now, thanks for watching.